Greetings, yeah, we do give thanks for being here. Let Jah be praised. And our eyes is ascending into the goodness, and let them paramount their way up there. Yes, let them paramount their way up in there into that sensible. Receive honor is Yafanamika, Ilai, Blessed Trinities, 2 and 1. Yes. Yes, indeed. Boy, I tell you, you might see last year, man, when I did me and I mean, and auntie and I, you know, yeah, cause Jah is worthy of all praise. My Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, so, how are you doing? How's it going? How you doing? What's up? What's good? Uh, I told you I was taking a little ascension, and I took my ascension, and I have returned. I had to get away from here because I had to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I gotta make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I gotta take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I gotta make my life so free. Hmm? You know that one there? I'm a King Sizzler. Yes. Yeah, so, I have a return. Yeah, just took a little ascension. I had to, get away, breeze out. I just had to, get away. you know, and well, we are here, and as you can see, if you go on the Far Eye book, the Facebook, you will see, that my chariot did return I and I spiritual good here, so, we are here. Yeah, well, give thanks, the chariots are blazing, the chariots are amazing, and as you know, we are in a brand new cipher as of the 7th of this month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Right now we're in the tribe of Asher. This is the original chart of their birth and not of their blessing. You see? Yes. Because if you're reading where is it written? It is in Deuteronomy. Where my Moses, he blesses the tribes, and we know that Jacob blessed them as well. When they were born. And in the book of Revelation, it speaks about these stones and that they shall be laid in the order of the manner of their birth. Saints of the birth come first, and the blessing come second. Yeah, or second. Yeah, really. So, we are in the tribe of November, which is also the 9th month on the original. This would be the Julian calendar, huh? Because as you know, the Romans were dons. They were infiltrated by another group of beings and clans of Chittim, Kittim, Nephilim, offspring. See, this is what happened in Rome, okay? And, well, what is the point I'm making here? My point is that there's so much going on and my eyes are on something else. I'm actually going through footage and stuff. But I'm saying that Rome was infiltrated by another set of people and things changed, so, and there's so much that has changed, too much that has even changed. There's been more than a reset one reset since that time, you know, and so too much has changed. But, you know, your world, I tell you, in this judgment, I'm a little distracted here. Listen, let me just put this away for a bit. Huh? Um, right now we are in a meteor shower, see? And we are in a magnetic pole shift as well. There are a lot of things taking place at this time. See? So you just have to remain in the light. See? But let I and I recheck. What is it that I am talking about right now? Rome and so much going on, so much to talk about, and so little time. Yeah. Yeah, and at the bottom and read some there for a minute. It's not biggie, not biggie, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I was saying I got a little sidetrack. That Rome was infiltrated by another people, and these are the same people that actually enslaved my people. My point is that the timelines are off. Every culture and civilization seems to have a different timeline. Even different religions have different timelines that we're in right now, whether it be Brahma, Sikh, Tao. It doesn't even matter, man. Jewish, Ethiopian New Year, you know, which is obviously according to the Christian faith and religion over there. You know what I'm saying? They're all in different timelines. Remember, we had the Julian calendar, the Gregorian calendar. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. Very good. But the thing is that this has been proven that these people that did come to Rome, these Anglo-Saxon people and barbarians, I should say, two tribes and clans, I should say, they're not tribes, they're clans, that they came together and set up a universal authoritarian dictatorship dictate to the entire world, saying that they have sole authority over everything. Okay, good. But these people emerged around 800 years ago. This is a fact. And this is also the emergence of the Latin language. This is another known fact. See? So, this would be the emergence of the Anglo-Saxons then. Okay, good. Now, if we go into, since there's 1 century off, you know, because the 2nd century is really, it's really the 1st century, you know, what they call it, the 2nd century. But it's really the first. So there's a century missing. So, okay, 800. So let's add another 9 onto that. Let's add another 9 onto that, or 1 onto that, so you get 900 years. Okay, approximately. Okay, that's around the same time we get when we calculate this Emperor Andronicus, who they say that the Shroud of Turin belongs to him. Remember, they were saying it belongs to Christ. Okay, but it turns out that Andronicus, according to the people in Greece, and then in Russia, they say that Saint Andrew, they have another name for him, Andronicus something, and they say that this man is Saint Andrew, who is really the Christ. As the Grecians originally and still today in Patras, they keep it a secret. Saint Andrew or Andronicus, Emperor Andronicus, is Christ. Okay, who they say that the Shroud of Turin belongs to Emperor Andronicus, which brings us to the year 1852. So the timeline is off. They tell you, 2,000 years. Okay, that's because they want you to think, the judgment's going to be, in some distant future. Okay? Just like this whole millennial reign of Christ. Okay? The word millennia in Latin and Grecian means 1,000 years. Okay, but that's not what it literally means. Here, let me look it up right now, because I never looked it up before, but I know what I'm talking about. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be 1,000-year reign. It just means that it's going to be a reign within that time. You know, so when there's 1,000-year reign of Christ, this is all a lie. It's not 1,000 years. See, similar to how I already told you, okay? Daniel is the biological son of Prophet Jeremiah. Okay, very good. But Daniel is also Baruch. They don't tell you that. They try to act like as if, well, Daniel just disappeared. No, he didn't disappear. Okay? They didn't put any books of Baruch in the Bible for a reason. But in the Realmz version, there's about 2 books. But he wrote about 4. And then, that's your Baruch. Daniel, who is unquestionably Isaiah the prophet. No question. They want to trick us all, you know. Isaiah is Jeremiah's son. Daniel, who is Baruch. Just different titles, different stages of his life. Just like Job is Enoch. I proved that Job is Enoch. Job became Enoch. Okay, so what is it that we are looking for here? What was I saying? Oh, just so many things. But millennia. Okay. Let's just say origins. The origins of millennia, okay? That's what we're going to look up here. Okay. Hold on, I'm using one hand because I have to keep this device close to my mouth, and I want you to hear me. Okay, hold on a sec. Origin. Listen good. I see, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not stupid. Okay, but listen. The word millennia can refer to a period of 1,000 years or to the millennia, a piece of high-end audio equipment. Okay, it can refer to that. Okay. So now we have to go to the word origin. I tell you, etymology. Okay, look. Okay. The word millennium comes from Latin word mil, meaning 1,000, and annus. Therefore, the word literally means 1,000 years. Okay? So, it's a combination of 2 words from Latin. Okay? Okay, hold on. Because there are things they don't want you to know, huh? Okay? Now, the origin of the concept. The millennial reign is described in the book of Revelation, which is the only book in the Bible where the word millennium appears 6 times. The word millennium does not exist anywhere else in the damn Bible. What are you talking about? Okay. The Greek equivalent of millennialism, which is also the belief in a future messianic age on earth before the final judgment, okay? And in Greek, it's called Kiliaism, okay? Okay. Kiliaism is a theological belief also known as millenarianism, okay, which means that this was a concept and a belief that some people had at one time, and these people became very influential and they inserted it into the Bible. Okay? It is based on interpretations of the book of Revelation, which describes a period when Satan is bound and the righteous will rule with Christ. Okay, okay. So now that's it and that's all. It's just millennialism and Gileadism, millenarianism. Okay, millenarianism is a theological belief. Okay, so right there, that's all we really need to say is that it was just a theological belief of some people. Where remember, the um, Greek Bible was translated from the Latin, so that means millennia came before Gileadism. See, but it's a theological belief. Okay, who invented this theological belief? Obviously, the Romans. Obviously. Good. So, Mr. Lafay look more into this. Yeah, me I do my studies with the item live. Hmm? Okay, okay. Let's see the origins of millennialism. Okay, millennialism. Okay, saying it originated in ancient Christianity with interpretations of the book of Revelation. Okay, it's like them don't want to tell you who conceptualize this. Okay, here we go. Secular and modern millennialism. All an early Christian belief, but them get it from the book of Revelation. But yet still, what I'm saying is that the word in Hebrew for millennium, this is what it is. You see what I'm saying? What's the word for Hebrew for millennium? I'm saying it's a different word, man, and it's just them take it and construe it into something else, misconstrue it into something wrong. Early Christians saw revelations, prophecies as imminent, and what with martyrs and the righteous playing a key role in the coming thousand-year reign. Okay, the belief became a widespread feature of early Christianity. Okay, particularly during periods of persecution. Good, so it's just a belief. Later Christian traditions over centuries, interpretations, and intensity have varied, influencing different Christian traditions through events like the Reformation and the rise of new movements. Okay, secular and modern millennialism. The concept later expanded beyond religion. Oh, really? Enlightenment and romantic thinkers proposed ideas of human progress toward a peaceful utopia that were influenced by this concept. In more recent times, the term has been applied to social and political movements, as well as to a generation of people born in the new millennium. Seen good. And it says that the origins of millennialism go back to ancient Mediterranean, okay, the ancient Mediterranean world, in the period roughly between Alexander the Great and 350 what? Oh, Alexander the Great, 356 and 323 BC, which they would say that's around between the time of even Constantine. See, Constantine died in 332. Okay, see, so this is just an idea that somebody invented. Then, so all you millennials out there talking about, yo, man, shoot, isn't one of the generations categorized as millennials? You got Gen Z, you got this, you got that. Huh? That's right, the millennials. Those born in the new millennium. Huh? Eh, eh. Hmm? So, I just want to put that to rest, okay? That the reign was not for 1,000 years. Okay, I never reign upon a throne on earth for not 1,000 years, but I reign for, a couple 100 years, or a good, a few decades even, I say half a century even I reign, and all these big colossal structures were constructed during that reign. Seeing all of the beautiful ones, yeah, so many of them. I'm going to try to find this video and post it in the comment section about this African who's in Germany in front of one huge monolithic building. It's beautiful, beautiful. Yo, if you see the building, and according to him, it's Tartaria. We're in Tartaria. This is Tartaria, the ancient book of Tartaria. The ancient city of Tartaria. It's here, it's here, it's here. Yeah, okay, man. Whatever, because who was the king of Tartaria? I mean, I don't know what the heck these people are talking about. Then, but these are the things that they invent to throw I and I off. The reign of Christ did come after the crucifixion on earth. See, most natural. And remember, well, I mean, the proof is there that, Christ sent his disciples out, dispatched them to go and minister unto the lost house of the sheep of Israel, to gather them, regather them into righteousness of salvation. See, okay, so wise I came to them, and then I actually went to them. Christ go to them in all these different lands and things. This is the portion of Christ's life that's taken out of the Bible. It's missing, okay? But I went out to them all throughout where? France, Britain, India. That's why in India they have the last book. It's not the last book. It's called the Lost Gospel of the Yogis, which is actually the new translation of the Bible uh, in India, in the language. See? And obviously the Buddhists and the Gnostics. Did I say Gnostics? No, the Druids. See? Enough different people all around the world, even though, it's recorded in the Book of Mormon. Try to hear unto them, right? Okay then, and all both. Most natural, and so therefore I trod unto them, and now and I rose up and ascend in Irit, so now I'm coming to them after Irit now. Yes, the holy Irit now, and blessing them with wisdom. And so guess what now? They're learning how to build things. Then and all Jack and telling his own angels them for forward down and even for assist them with things. Most naturally. Show them how to operate machine and make them build up things. You see, most natural. So this is what I told you already, all these wars all around the world, this is what is really going on. They're just destroying all of these monuments and all of these civilizations and remnants and you could say residue of them. See, all the remnants of these ancient civilizations and even I reign for that period, which was not for 1,000 years, because now we know it was an invention. See, and let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. You see Constantine the Great, since we know that the timeline is off. See, the Book of Mormon, third book of Nephi, they stop dating, but then they resumed dating a few books later. Okay, there's the Book of Mormon, and there's a few books, and then I think it's like 2 books later they start adding the date, which I think it starts at like some 360 something. Okay, no matter. The timeline is off, way off, because even them in the damn book that says that that was the timeline, that was the time that Christ went unto them. And I never went unto them 300 years after no crucifixion. See? Or no. Well, my mistake. There's just so much knowledge and intel. It says in the book of Nephi that Christ came unto them in the year, I think it was 80 or something like that, after the crucifixion. This is what I'm saying. Okay, good. So, it was at that time. Okay, good. I'm trying to say the whole timeline about Constantine the Great in 3 something AD and all that's bullshit. You see? I'm going to prove that already because um, I should say this. The Roman Empire, okay, which I told you, broke in twain, and Constantine ran to Patras, Greece, and called it Constantinople or New Rome. They fell in 1453. The Ottomans, yeah, gave them a deadly head wound. Exactly. And then they ran back to old Rome and mash up that now. Good. And now here now. Them start to enslave people. See? So what I'm saying is the Grecian Empire, there was never really no Grecian Empire. It's all bullshit. It's Rome, New Rome. Okay. But either way you want to look upon it, Rome, after getting their deadly head wound by the Ottomans in 1453, never revived. Their empire never revived. See, so that would mean say even that whole timeline is off. Still, it's off. See, or is it? You know, cause that's only like 300 years after Christ. You know, you see what I'm saying? But we really have to check things here. We really have to check things here. Because Rome got sacked by Hannibal Barca, and Hannibal Barca is Josephus Flavius, who is the same Emmanuel that was there in the days of Christ. Did you read the book of Acts 22, 19, and even 9, or is it 10? You read about this Ananias. Ananias is a Gamaliel. It's the same one. It's just a different title they gave unto him. Yeah? These things happened at that time. So when you read about, the book of Revelation, how it's Judas Maccabeus they're talking about, the line of Judah, and he marches into Rome, and it doesn't say that, but it says that he conquers them, okay, and he's victorious over the beast and takes his great sword, and they called the beast Apollonius, he's taking great sword and that kind of thing. Okay, these things happen them time there. We're talking about like around 80, right after, no long after the crucifixion. These things did go on. See? So that's the deadly head wound that Rome did receive. See? So the timeline is way off. And so therefore I came to the conclusion, this is my conclusion, that Constantine the Great is really Emperor Nero himself. I am convinced. And another thing, this is another thing, if you check the history, you have Stuart Monroe that wrote a book about Ethiopia, and he speaks about how Elamida and his two sons, they are the Magi that visited Christ when he was a baby. Okay, so when they say that a meeting was held in New Rome, it was called by Emperor Elamida himself. It was called the Council of Nicaea, okay, held in 325 AD. That is all a lie, because we know that they are the Magi that visited the Christ child. See? Most natural. And not just that, but the Magi, Elamida, claims that he was what was it again? Some 13 generations from King David and all kind of things. Which means, the timeline is way off. David did not exist 3,000 years ago. That's just what they say. See? Okay. I know kind of long, but it's a study, and I pray thee, Rastafari, that you have kept your Sabbaths. Yeah, you keep your Sabbaths, and you keep them holy. You're seeing, yeah. Yo, I tell you, thing crank up right now in this judgment. And let me also go for this thing here. Go for this. Okay. Yeah. Like me, I tell you, black people is like when not learn. But I saw it go, but brand new cipher, the Zern capsule, the Zealander, the Atlas Third Eye. Yeah, the Survivor. Yeah, the Survivor. The Survivor. Yeah. Yeah. My people. Huh? Huh? They can crank up to level 5. Hmm? Anyways, man, you see what I got? Jam world, jam down. Oh, yeah. Man, just remember, after fire of the powers. Did you see my Damien, Jammer Cruise? Yeah, he was right there on the coast of Jamaica, on the northeast coast, okay? So much things like one. And then flip the map upside down, okay? And depending on what region you are in Jamaica, okay, you would call certain, I should say, cardinal points, uh, they would be in reverse. Like if you're out west now, you're going to say something else. If you're out east now, you're going to say something else. You see me? You're going to say west is that direction. And just so it go. But West Jamaica get mashed up. Okay? West Jamaica. North, west, southwest really get mashed up. Okay? 4 parishes, 5 parishes. Okay? It's a lot of damage. See? Excuse me, Barry. Yeah? And the government, they doing that. See? But, northeast, southeast, they're okay. See, and even though enough corruption I go on that side there, it's cleaner on that side of the people them cleaner them know else now I keep on them know what I go on. You see me I say it's a different vibe. But one thing we know is that you see the JLP, them don't really have much support on the other side there. See, them don't really have much support from that side there, so they don't really care about that side there, the JLP. See, this is no different from Edward Seaga, who, after Hurricane Gilbert lick in 1988, September, Yes, my Peter Tosh, remember, huh? 1987, he made a chord, huh? That's right. And then September 11th, Lipo, the man who they say killed him fastest, quickest trial in Jamaica's history, was found guilty, that's right. And then the next year, September, boom, bam, Gilbert, huh? Mm-hmm. But, you see, in this judgment, Melissa, November the 4th, she dissipated. You see what I'm saying? November the 4th, you see Emperor Empressment and crowning there, big things in the judgment. But you see, Typhoon Tip in 79, that was the biggest thing the world ever seen since them start record hurricane in the 17th century. See? And then came Hurricane Allen, which was a bigger judgment. See? That was the biggest thing the world ever see. Okay, good. Yes, I was talking about the stupid months and the Romans, them, yes, they were infiltrated, and those who infiltrated, now them come with a new calendar and them start talking about there's only 6 months. See? 7 months. See? From March to September, and then they added the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, which is Oct, Nov, and this. So so we're in the 9th month. According to them time that's still is a judgment 9. Nov, 9 mean enough. You see, enough mean 9. You see me I say? And January and February. You see me I say? And them go do that is what me I try if you say the judgment. Yeah? So just know so it's really them Anglo-Saxon them infiltrate and take over the place and corrupt things, and now they created a new time, and then they registered the stupid Vatican, and said that they have sole authority over everything. See? So now you can understand why, oh, it's a different set of people in Jamaica all about the place too, that means you see the Nayakupong people all about the Caribbean and all about the world. Well, guess what? Yes, them did go to Africa. I never said they never go to Africa. I'm saying that the people that them take from Africa after they enslave my own people are not my Israelite people. There are other people, other tribes of Africans, even clans of barbarians from Africa too. You understand all kind of things, and then they bring these people in the land. More times they bring these people in the land not just to slave them, but to infiltrate the original native, aboriginal, indigenous people of the land. Hmm? That's right. To break their ranks. Huh? That's right. So this is what happened in Jamaica. They brought some slaves and they have some slaves. They brought them in the West. They brought them in the West and made them plant on the slave plantations, Westmoreland, all over there, St. Elizabeth, all over there. I tell you no joke, St. James. No joke. Some of them tried to infiltrate into St. Thomas, got their way in there a bit. All over the place. I tell you no lie, out west. Hmm? They're really African slaves. African people, different clans and some tribes, even Ishmaelites and different type of people that they brought from Africa as slaves. Hmm? Very good. Then let's not forget Oliver Cromwell, who in 1655 decided to drop off these people, Israelites, Moors, Jacobins, from Britain all over the Caribbean and down south, U.S. Charlestown, Virginia, was named after King Charles the third son. Hmm? Yes. Okay, so you're mixing up the people with their indigenous people who are there, and then guess what? When you're bringing other people, it's just one mix-up, mashup. Hmm? Good. Rastafari must seek Jah and live and hate Jah and die. See? Hate Jah and die, people. Hate Jah and die. You know what I'm saying? Ye be. But the government in Jamaica is neglecting the people. They didn't do nothing. They didn't prepare the people. Okay, it's a bag of every sin. I will burn them. Do you understand what I'm saying? We burn them out. Oh, okay. And you see all of those people who keep talking about, oh yeah, man, they made a hurricane, Melissa. They made it. I debunk all of your theories, and I'm tired of talking to you people because you sound very stupid. Because let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something, okay? An insurance policy was taken out on Jamaica in 2021 to the Inter-American Development Bank, okay, and the International Monetary Fund, okay? This is after I did my research and I told you I'm pretty sure it's to them, okay? The bond originally was for 185 million, okay? Between 2021 and 2024, Jamaica has had significant amounts of hurricanes that did not cause enough significant damage, I should say, for this man to collect his 185 bond. Okay, so they renewed the bond in 2024 for $35 million less. Okay, so if they had a weather machine, I'm pretty sure he would have augmented that bond to about 3 million or to the highest. Max it out. Obviously, exactly. And then it's only after Melissa, the ninth hurricane in Jamaica since 2024. Okay, others have caused damage. Okay, you had Imelda, in 2025. Okay, I would start from the beginning. Okay, you had Grace in 2021, Ida in 2021. Okay, that formed twice in the Gulf. Okay, and Fiona that formed twice in 2022. You had Beryl 2024. Okay, Debbie 2024, 9 same year, Oscar same year, Nadine same year, Raphael same year. Okay, Sarah same year. Okay, and then we have Imelda, okay? And let's not forget Maria. There are others. Maria battered and shattered and flattered Puerto Rico. Imelda, and then we have Melissa, okay? And let's not forget Hurricane Barry. There are many that I haven't mentioned here within 2020 and 2024. Okay, there are many. Maybe not Andrew, but none of them. Andrew too, yes, Andrew too. Okay, exactly. So therefore, They were gambling and they struck gold because they know that due to atmospheric pressure and many more things, climate change and many more things, that these hurricanes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, the climate today is nothing like it was 100 years or more ago. Okay, okay. There was a time, you see these big storms. Okay, there was a time when it took maybe 200 years for us to see one of them. Okay, now we're seeing them every 20 years and then every 10. And then guess what? Well, we had Melissa in Jamaica, right? Just the other day. She left November 4th. She was in Cuba too. Bless the Cubans and all of the people in Rastafari. You must turn to Rastafari and live. Haiti, all of them islands over there, whoever got touched. Okay? Boom, what do we get? Well, we get Typhoon One in Philippines. Okay? Trash the place. Then we got an earthquake within a week. Okay? One earthquake, one again. Okay? Within a week. See, we're only the 10th today. Okay? You see what's going on in Turkey? We had earthquakes over there too. That's right. Booming, 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 booming up the place. Huh? You see Afghanistan? You see Brazil? The twisters twisting them up and out. That's right. All of them rejoice to see what happened to Jamaica. Doesn't matter. It's just a judgment. Okay. You see the flooding in New York, New Jersey? Blizzard in, well, out here? North, west? You see? Huh? Oh my gosh. Huh? It's a lot, huh? I'm telling you. Okay, so it's the weather you're messing up. The weather. You hear them talking about shutdown's over. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Okay, I told you it's not coming back, and I did tell you if it comes back, it's not going to be the same. Here they're talking about, yeah, well, there was a vote last night, and guess what? Well, government's going to be back in about 2 weeks, but we're not sure when exactly. Just wait, you know. Huh? And you got Trump to blame the Democrats. It's all their fault. It's all their fault they did this. Yeah, man. Blame everybody else. Just a blame game. Anyways, we get my king sister. You see my king sister with my warrior king. Yes, warrior king, blessed Rastafari. You see, nearly. The only two artists we see unite. That's right. The only two. Rasta take the lead. And Tisha is working with them. They are working together and they're doing their best. Where's the government? They're right there. That is the government. Yes. Rastafari is the government. And then you have a bunch of bloggers and they just want to show everybody, hey, look, I'm feeding people, look, I'm giving people water, look. Yeah, okay. Rastafari, nobody's uniting. And no help is really getting to the people who most need it. People who are marooned in their house, man. All kind of things, eh? And you must know the term maroon came from us, the Nike people maroons. Yes, because we were the first to introduce guerrilla warfare and surround our enemies. Well, disguised as nature. That's right. And we would maroon our enemies. They never seen nothing like it. That's right. We defeated our enemies. This is how we defeated them. That's right, because war is a lot of deception. Yes, of course. They never play fair, so why should we? They came with guns. That's right. So we have to do guerrilla warfare and bust their heads and chop off their heads. Kick their heads like soccer balls. Yes. Imagine you come with this fire stick and you think we're going to run from you. We're going to run, but we'll hide. And wait till we catch you. You come in with that damn stick. Come and face us. We will come and face you. We won't have to do this. We won't have to disguise as nature. Okay, good. Well, the maroons, as I said, is where the term maroon comes from. We introduced guerrilla warfare to the world and fought the longest war, and actually we hold the longest ceasefire in world history. Yes. The Polaris is moving. That's right. It's moving. Something's going on. What's going on? It's on the altar. You see, Matrix was moving. The Polaris was moving in the G Matrix alter reality. That's right. Now you see, I post the whale. Yes. It wasn't for the whaling whalers, people. No, and no. Okay. Now you see this boy. Nigeria. Hmm. That's right. Christians are being killed over here. That's right. Well, we need to go over there. We need to do something about it. Huh? Right? Yeah, yeah. You're a sitting duck. That's right. I'm not going to go through this. Okay? But just know that, okay, there has been a Power Africa initiative that was set up by the BAM, the stinky BAM, in 2013. So all these deals you see taking place between the US and Africa, it started with him. Okay? And they have a plan. And I told you, look. Looks like they want to invent, you know, your AI Ibrahim Traore is going to be a problem. And don't forget the dam that Ethiopia built too. Guess what he's saying? He's saying now that, guess what this guy's saying now, man? Before he said, 5 years ago, he said, Ethiopia's building a dam. They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't do it because it's going to be a threat to the eastern region. You know, you could just stop the dam and then block the dam and no one's gonna get any water and everyone's gonna die. Exactly. No, 3 months, 4 months ago here, well, they built the dam and they shouldn't have did it, but we're the ones that gave him the money, we're the ones that funded the dam and they built it, but with our money. Hmm? Right, so I guess you're trying to say they owe you something. Anyways, I posted the whale, and then look, man, a whale got whaled. You know what I'm saying? By the whaler, aka snake bite. You know what I'm saying? You see what happened? Do you see what happened, man? GPT, Mayor Mako, man, big drug enforcer, man, his supporter, man. Blah. Yeah, man. Tell you how it's gonna break loose. So we gotta invade. We gotta send our troops to Mexico. They need our help. We gotta send them to Nigeria. We gotta send them to Brazil. I mean, you see what happened the other day. They went and they killed all these gangsters in the favelas. And oh my gosh, they say they're gangsters. About 150 men killed, most of them black. They don't like black people over there in Brazil. And there's some racist mother effers. There's some racist mother effing effers. There are murder. I'm not going to say it. I'm trying to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say murder effing effers. Okay? So you can fill out the blanks, Murder effing effers, yes. Murder effers and murder effing murder effers. Eh? Yeah. Some say murder efforts. I say murder efforts. Anyways, man. Like how some boy looked up people suck their mama. Suck your mama. Suck your mama. Oh, no nasty. Listen to my boy. Perilous, aka Buggy, aka Sniper. Listen, man. You have no idea how big this was, eh? No idea. The end. Okay, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. And yeah, man, it's getting hot over there. Anyway, did you listen to this interview with? I hope some of you did, because guess what? Funny Bunny, who claims that he's the son of Mortimo Plano. This is the same guy. You remember? Sometimes I get a little drift. Sometimes I get a little sidetrack. It's okay. I keep you on track. Remember one time I was talking about why are some clowns commenting in my comment section, and I told you it's this clown, Funny Bunny, who claims to be the son of Mortimo Plano, who set up my father Bob and set up my next father, my grandfather, Prince Emmanuel Charles Edward. You remember? Well, it was this guy, Funny Bunny, who was commenting on my page, talking about how he's the man and this and he's the light and this and that and you feel this and you feel this. Get off of my blood and skirt channel, bro. You're just gonna talk stupidness, bro. If it is gonna talk stupidness, run up. This guy on his channel, he's the same one. My sister Zara, you see, she did the interview with him. Yes, that court procedure, it's proceeding. You just wait. Well, on his channel, he posted something about this Rasta daughter that joined the Rastafari in Jamaica and was trotting and moving with them for, a few decades even, and her experience and many, 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 many things. So much confusion amongst the Rastafari. But Sita take the lead and they have a problem with him. And, well, enough things. What did this guy do? Deleted it from his channel. You know why he deleted it? Because I posted it here. Yeah, I communicate with this guy. Everybody knows about me. All these people who are involved and stuff like they know because I get to them. Look at this. Oh no, that's right. Or you don't want people to hear how highly she spoke of Sizzla and what's really going on in Rastafari. That's right. See, he wants to keep it to himself over there and his people over there and whoever's listening and his little fan base. And that's how they are. That's how these vloggers are. They're clowns. They're clowns. I post anything on my page belonging to any other channel or any content creator or whatever, you're actually getting a boost from me. because people will come to your channel just to see things. You guys don't really do that. You guys always associate and affiliate with the same people. I mean, I always find new channels and new things, and I'm not affiliated with them. I just use them. I'm not affiliated with none of them. I just use them. I use everything to my advantage. Huh? What do you think this is? Huh? Huh? You think I'm a clown like you? Huh? Like this guy who calls himself Prophetic Lamb talking to me. I went on his page many times. I see him on IG talking a bunch of crap. Do this, do that, and don't do this, and don't do that. And, if you do this, you're this. And if you don't do that, then you're that. And then Prophetic Lamb, bro, you're a clown. Stop your night. And you have dreadlocks on your head. Then he's commented on a post. Somebody posted something, and I made a comment. Actually, it was his page. And I said, yo, bro, man, you're just a clown, man. Stop the madness, bro. You stop taking your meds again, and, you need to lay down the pipe, and, you know what I mean, bro? Like, you're just gone. I tell him Rastafari is our God. I posted a picture of my Bob Marley alive. Yo, take that fake shit down, boy. Yeah, man, you can't even accept that we the Rastafari see things differently. You expect that we have to see things your way, and everybody else is stupid because they don't see things your way. I don't live like that. I just go my way. These guys always want to judge and condemn and criticize people. They're better than people. Yo, you're an idiot. Yo, you're stupid. And like, they're just full of rage and bitterness, and they're just toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, my God, that is not love. Love is gentle. Of course, you can be rough, but why would I have to be rough with you if you're coming to learn the truth? I'm rough with the wicked. I'm not rough with my doves. What? I don't want to harm them. Iliana was the Rastafari who seated up in Zion and reigneth in the heart of all living. Really my, will ever live it as Jah Rastafari. And we do sing praises unto his name, for he is the most high and ever live it and the most mighty life giver. And so we must give thanks for this precious moment in time and do reverence and do good, just do good and live, yeah, yeah, man, you must do good and live, man. Cause good is good, and bad is bad. So and do no bad, you have to do good. Rasta. You see me like a Messiah, my boy? Yeah, because I am the Spirit. I am the Kodosh Jokta. Kodosh Jokta. That's the Holy Spirit. That's me. Okay, good. That's really good. And so I have another goodie here, and this is my boy right there. My vision. People, you're going to see because you're not learning. So is the judgment. I see all these people, all these vloggers, all these actors, all these players, all these entities, all these donors, all these artists, all these clowns, smiling for the camera. Yeah, you're on the camera. Yeah, look what I'm doing. Yeah, while people are dead and I suffer and I starve and dirty and I know where to go. I'm marooning at them house by water. I'm thirsty, worried, sick. Now if a poop and go use toilet, the way you think I'm going around there? Animal dead, all dog and bird, all kind of foul. Me I talk foul people cook and sell enough things. All cow and sheep and goat. You see me I say, and they just a fester over there. So in the water. Meantime, people are poop up and a piss up and a woman with the pan, their issue are issuing it out in the water, especially due to the stress levels. All right, Babylon, I dead food no boom boom clot. You see me answer? And so you have the people that might live out there, but you have people that live in a tin house, zinc fence, board, box house, still in this modern time, knowing that Jamaica has been hit by so many hurricanes. It's clear you don't care about the people. Same thing with the people out there in the Philippines and even in Brazil. It's not the first time tornadoes and things mash up those places. So what's going on? They don't care about these people in the land. It's clear. And you don't people, oh my God, we pray for the people in the Philippines. Pray for the people in the Philippines. Get up and do something, man. Get up and do some petition to the rascal government, all I want to come together now and try to, rally Filipino people, Jamaican people, all these people who live in these lands, who guess they're not supposed to be living like that. They're not supposed to be living like that. In zinc fence and stuff. It's the government's fault. Okay, they're supposed to make it illegal. Okay. Secondly, people buy out the land and stuff. So, private owners that own the land and so they're renting you the land. So your house that you build on that land, when they tell you, you get a notice and they tell you have to move for whatever reason. We want to build up this and build up that, and for whatever reason, we don't have to tell you why you have to move. You got a notice. You got to move. You have to move your entire house. These are poor people. These are struggling people, by the way, who lived in these zinc fence and board and box houses, And I see how you insensitive rascal devils and demon incarnates out there, saying all kind of insensitive and harsh things, man. Just because you don't have no damn heart, you don't care about nobody, You don't even care about your damn self. That's okay. The judgment is swinging your way. See? Because we're in the Zermint level 5, the danger zone. Yeah, y'all need to learn a lesson. What's this, man? All them people that, me don't even see nobody say thank you for the things people are giving them. These people are stressed right now, man. And that's just Jamaican people for you, okay? They have them living in I would say, decrepit surroundings. I mean, I don't expect how you expect these people to be when they live like that, and it's due to the government mainly. And then, of course, it falls on the people. What are you doing about it? Or you just take it and don't do nothing. Okay, well, we're trying to do something about it. And Russell's been trying to do something about it. We're saying we people can make it work, meaning we need to unite and, do the right thing, because we do have governments and maroon government that was set up. And no, only don't see that. You see the government and you just see money. You see the little money that they're giving you, the little sweets that they're giving you. And you just take that and say, oh, okay, I'll live in my tin house, my board house. You don't mind it. You really don't mind it. Why have some people that go through things and still, some of them at the end of the day, it's what them doing at them life, why they're there living like that, man. Enough people get deported back to Jamaica, because they effed up their chances. I guess because, you left Jamaica to go seek a better life somewhere else, and then, well, guess what? Well, things happen, right? And you're back, right? Well, you don't really have nothing, right? So you just have to build some little board house or a little, cement house, maybe a tiny one anyways, because you don't really have nothing. Exactly, man. I'm saying people are going through a lot. See? People are going through a lot. See, some people can't afford to have them kids in the house with them. You have to go and get up and go do something, and you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And guess what? I don't have enough money to go and buy a bigger house and things. So guess what? You have to go and move out, and guess what? You end up in a board house. You people need to stop the rascal everything. And a lot of people, workers that just go looking for work, like farm work and all kind of different rascal at work. They live in a lot of board house and stuff like that. See, they're just like nomadic, moving from job to job to job, moving their houses closer to where they work and stuff like that. We don't need to stop the rascal madness. We don't need to stop the madness. Yeah, it's like as if all these people have car and all kind of rascal thing. We don't have a serious problem. We don't have a serious problem as if we don't know that the government in Jamaica is oppressing the people them over there, why the place looks like that. Bridges look like that. Bridges that have been there since the 1880s and are decrepit and even flipping, dilapidated, and I mean, they're just falling apart. Nothing wrong with that. Blame the people for that. Blame the people for everything, man. Blame the people who, I mean, like, look where they live. The government don't treat them nice. You expect them to treat their Bombarat living quarters nice? Okay, but isn't the government supposed to ensure that there are like sanitary workers patrolling and stuff to make sure that the drains are clean and stuff so the place don't flood? Right after, remember this guy stole the vote and thing, your slime, crime, sinister minister, untrue whoreness, thief the election and enough things, right? And the place got flooded right away, right? And what I tell you, a bigger judgment, I was warning a lot of people, especially those who support him. Yeah, you wait. First comes the water, then comes the rascal storm, and then comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Yeah, I mean, why not? Sure. All these people out there, these players, all these people who are out there, most of them are people who just want to, they're investing in Jamaica because they know that they can make some big money out of Jamaica when they find out the minerals and resources in there, like the gold and the oil. So a lot of them are drilling and a lot of them are mining for gold and oil. Well, that means you're going to be fracking and drilling. Okay, well, there's a fault line under Jamaica, a very, very sensitive fault line. She's known as Kenny Jenny. Or Kick Him Jenny. Know if you ever heard of her. Kick Him Jenny. Okay? Kick Him Jenny. Some say Kick Him Kenny. She's also known in the Caribbean as Kick, no. Amongst the Caribbean people, she's known as Jenny Kenny. Okay? And the world calls it Kick Him Jenny or Kick Him Kenny. See? Yeah, so you go drill and you frack, and then who knows what you're gonna puncture and rupture, and then damn, it's going to be like the rapture, you know what I'm saying? It's the judgment. You get out your phones. This gotta get captured, huh? Come on, huh? Come on, get your cameras out, man. Hmm? That's what's going on, people. All these people, oh, Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. I'm gonna donate. We're gonna donate. We're gonna donate. We're gonna donate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All these, like I said, players, actors, entertainers, entities. Then you have even the UK said we're going to send them 2.4 million pounds. Oh yeah, Disney, we're going to pledge $1 million to Jamaica. DJ Khaled, yeah, well, I gave $40,000 to Vibes Cartel to help the kids out there. You know, 'cause we love Jamaica. You know, we the best. You know, DK Solid. You know what I mean? I hear people calling me, DJ Calories. That's okay. That's okay. Because, I'm the one balling out here while you the ones balling out there. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all can call me a culture vulture all you want to. All I know is I gotta eat. Saying I gotta eat. No matter what, it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I pay top dollar for that. While you all out there, what y'all eating out there? You know what I'm saying? What y'all eating out there in Jamaica? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Boujou, yo, Bounty, yo, Skilly Bang, yo, yo. Hmm? The judgment. Wait, man. Wait, you all show the world how much you don't love Jamaica. That's good when now the world see that. So guess what? No judgment for no. Yes, and God is judgment that can rise up, and other people that can rise up, and then boy, when we're in trouble, you cartel talking about well, big up DJ Khaled, we the best, He gave me $40,000 for the kids, and one officer big up DJ Khaled, and da 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 da, and what is on my nose? I'm out. Big smiley, hey, I'm out. Yeah, man, I'm out. You're gonna get a judgment in your ass clap mouth, boy. Your mouth is so nasty, you're not even gonna get it in your ass clap mouth. You're gonna get it in your head. See? Yeah, yeah, Mr. Taurus Wiley laughing, smiling in the warehouse. Yeah, look, look, look. Look, 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 look. Yeah, eh? Sprague Benz to yeah. Sprague, all he does is talk. Lager ends. Ask that all the man. Yes, in Jamaica. You have to do this cause you're right now, right now. Possible. Go, 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 go. Where's your Shutters 2 movie? Because I heard you were acting for your next Shutters movie. Well, you said they were making the movie and thing, So I hear that, the movie's supposed to be like, wrapped up right now. So you release it, your stupid Shutters 2 movie, idiot, dread boy, laga ends. Yeah, with Jamaica, cause yeah, you know what, you same one that went and did that movie still, and bro, still today, Laga N still hasn't cemented himself as a Rasta artist and a conscious reggae artist as much as he's trying. That's because so much slackness came out of that man's mouth. Like that's what he was on. Okay, saying even certain songs. I didn't want to bust my gun today. I didn't want to kill no one today. Huh? And if a boy try to play dolly house with me, girl, me will step in him face, Okay, yeah, we hear that, but it's like you made a song about that. Yeah, it shows you where your head is. You see what I'm saying? Like that's your focus. Yeah, man, step in him face. Huh? Yeah, and then all of a sudden now he makes the Shutters movie, and all of a sudden now I Rasta rule the world, Rasta run the world, Rasta run the world, tell all the boys in the world, tell all. I don't want to go bleach, I don't want to go Jerry Curl, tell them Rasta run the world, Rasta run the world. That's him, and no, we don't support that. We just don't support that here. We burn them. See, Rastafari. See, these guys, man, coming out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere, man. Like your Chronics came out of nowhere. I still a walk. Here comes trouble. Here comes the. Huh? All these songs, Dread and Terrible mixed up. Yo, hardcore, yo. Ask me where me fly down far. Fi kick down the beast and step and redeem like a slide down bar. Tell me sister Stella say I love Czar. Tell the ghetto you them face to face fight gun war. Huh? This is the grand finale. This is just the beginning. Beginning of the grand finale. Eventually, me get the car, stand up time. Huh? Yeah. Oh, Selassie are the leader. Oh, Alpha and Omega. Okay, man. That done when this guy went into chronology, man, and went up against my big Gongzilla, thinking he's gonna slap the Grammy out of my Gong's hand. Well, Gang put him in a place, bro. I've been here, and I mean, I'm getting bigger and bigger and better and better. And you're just proving yourself, you know. So take your time, you know. I mean, take your time, and then done. 8 years, nothing. Just some stupid songs here and there, and now here him. Brand new album, Exile, yeah, because me are the king, you know, like Emperor Selassie in Exile, you know, me I fight the war, you know, but me in Exile for 8 years, you know, Exile soon done, you know, yeah, have a song on the album with name Hurricane. Him and John Nunn have separate albums with the same song called Hurricane. Oh, what are you trying to say? What they're trying to say is there's hurricanes coming, there's a bigger hurricane coming. They know it, man. You know, they're demons and shit, you know, the remote viewing and all of that. I mean, it's not hard. It's not really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're just looking at weather patterns and not just weather patterns, but the stars. It's like they're astronomers. All these demons study the stars, and they can tell you, oh well, you know, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe the storms are getting worse and worse and worse. So it's like yo, and they could see in time. You can't see out of time, but they see in time, which means different um, segments of time. See, junctions in time. Okay, but I can't see out of that time. Can't see before that neither. I'm an idiot. See, and it's just that. It's just that. No. About Morris got Ouija board, you could have played a Ouija board. Of course, a stupid demon, you know, a big one's coming, oh yeah. You know, around when? Well, November. Okay, good, man, we'll burn them. See? This guy bought Hurricane. And I'm about next song on him Blood Clot album when him Savior or Savior. Like, what do you mean? You trying to say like you're the Savior or something, man? Because I mean, like, that's what you always been saying. I mean, like, come on, remember? Here comes trouble. Here comes the Savior. Huh? Welcome the danger. Sent by the Savior. And then he also says, welcome the Savior. All right, good. You see this guy right now, he's doing his little vlogs right now. I think he was #1 on Spotify download or something for like a day or a few hours, and then bam, dropped to 40. Wherever he was, he shot up to 1 because the world's been kind of waiting on him, especially his fan base, and then it just dropped. Okay, well, if you look, you'll see this man posting live. Okay, just talking with his little guitar in his hand. Yeah, man, Chronics, you know, and yeah, you know, with his little chain, little gold chain with a conquering lion, a Judah pendant, which looks like uh, you would say the onyx stone. That is, it's not even an onyx stone. That stone is not from this earth. Okay, that stone there, the Nibiru stone with the lion crest on it. That you see Bob Marley wearing. This ring was given to my father by our great grandfather, my great grandfather, God, Emperor Haile Selassie. Okay, it was given to him. It was given to Asfa Wassen, who gave it to his niece, who ended up giving it to Bob Marley. Okay, good. He's wearing a ring. You can call it a replicate because it ain't no duplicate. See, because you have to have something from duplicate it. You have to know what it is. For this man have a little replicate blood clot ring. So does Zugu. So does Kimani. So does Stuffing Gnarly. Yeah, and even Rohan. They all have one. And I know I and I Damien had the one that I and I Father Bob had, you know. Yes, yes, it was given to my Damien. But my Damien gave it to Sizzler. You don't see it on Sizzler's finger? That's right, he remodeled it a bit, but it's the same stone. It's the same stone. It's the same stone and ring. Hmm? That's right. Yes, 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 for the scepter has been returned unto the head until Judah or until Shiloh come, the scepter and the staff, lawgiver staff shall not depart from between the legs of Judah until Shiloh come. Well, I am Shiloh. I am the one. Huh? The one. Hmm? Yes, it means stone, Silas. Shiloh. Shiloh. The stone that the builders refused. Hmm? Okay, anyways, yeah, I posted, the whale again, you know what I'm saying? And that was for Moby Dick. You know who Moby Dick is? That punk, Dick Cheney. He's no more. He's a clown. He was behind 9/11 and many more things. 9/11 was a big distraction. 9/11, don't forget. Everything is a fight against the Rasta man. Remember, my father told you, all in all you see going on, it's the fight against the Rasta man. And so they build a world of great confusion to force on us the devil's illusion. But the stone that the builders refuse shall be the head cornerstone, and no matter what games they play, JD got something they could never take away here. I got something they could never take away. Nah. It's the fire that's burning down everything. Feel the fire, it's the fire, all the birds have their wings. You see, no time to be deceived. Oh, brothers, you should know and not believe. Jah did say this judgment could never be with water. Oh, no water can put out this fire, this fire, this fire, fire. Ayogo yo. Ride, not to ride. Okay, so you have to ride. You have to be strong. Yeah? To endure the mistakes of tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Well, you know. Anyways, Moby Dick, Judgment. Okay, it's a fight against the Rasta man. My Damian Marley dropped halfway through on September the 11th, 2001. And if you look on the cover, you see a big tall tower. That's right, and the Twin Towers came down. So the Tower 7 and many more things. Uh, huh? Welcome to Jamrock. Huh? Yeah, halfway through, man, I tell you, man, it was all prophetic, and then you see what they did, and it's just a judgment, because even King Sisla, who was crowned as the prophet at the time, but now I am the prophet, and the king same way, but, he's the king, and we're twin kings and twin prophets, but, my sister Kalanji, who did a song called Red or Not, you're from them, this King Selassie, aye, them rain things going drop. No, no, that wasn't the song. That wasn't it. This song is called Revenge, Revenge. Big up the Ethiopian. Revenge, Revenge. Make up for burn out the Babylonian. Revenge, Revenge. Marijuana, I'm still a smoking. King Selassie, I name me a promotion. The one that them a mock and them a jeer. But he says in that song, he says, Kalonji burn them out to ashes and God them slave my people in a miracle passage and something, something. Black people born. Build the column them a Vatican. All the aeroplane, the youth, them hijack yan. All the White House, what? All the White House, them attack yan. Revolution, the road, them all a block yan. Innocent youth blood stop splash yan. Before you eat your food, your hands you feel wash yan. At a fire, me a dash yan. When me a burn them, it's a person from them cash yan. Whoa. Revenge, you hear that? All the aeroplane, the youth, them hijack yan. All the White House, them start attacking yan. Revolution, the road, them all a block yan. A roast bread fruit a boy like yan. Yeah, okay, so it was a prophecy and everyone know, you see the powers. Airplane, hijack, White House attack. Remember, they were supposed to be on 9/11, a plane headed towards the White House and it was taken down, shot down, taken down. Donald Rumsfeld, the Secretary of State, is the one who, they call it a feuding slip. He slipped. He said the plane was shot down. It was taken down by the passengers on board. Remember? Yeah, Beaver Moon, the Beaver Moon, that was on about the 5th and the 6th of November. You see all these anomalies taking place, and let's not forget Atlas Third Eye, Nibiru, baby Nibiru. And I told you, Zion train is coming our way. Yes, and you know what else is coming our way? Guess there's three things coming our way right now. You have the baby Nibiru chariot of the Lord, the burning chariot of the Lord. Okay, good. And then you have the Ennead. Oh, that's the mothership, the first spaceship ever made. Yes, it's inbound. Oh, and then guess what you got? The Zion ship is coming our way. Say it again. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The Zion planet is coming our way. Say it again. Don't think they heard you clear. Woman said the Zion planet is here. The Zion ship, we've been waiting so long. Zion planet is here. The Zion ship now. Oh, yeah. Hmm? Hey, I'm telling you. Okay, so that means we have 3 inbounds right now. Yeah. I mean, just think about it. Think. You know? Let it sink. You know? Anyways, well, yeah. Now look. Tartarus is rising. You see, oh, in Hawaii, oh my God, you see all of that? That's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. Judgment, yeah. Yeah, your judgment. Yeah, your judgment. Ball. Yeah. We're getting closer and closer to the judgment day. Huh? Yes, people, yes. Anyways, you see what happened? You see what happened in southern Brazil? Well, we're gonna call you Hazel now, okay? Hazel. Hazel. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, you're hazy right now and it's like, yo, it's hell, you know what I'm saying? In Pick Latin, it's Hazel, bro. It's Hazel, man. We're burning them. You know what I'm saying? Uno, don't love black people and Uno, don't love Rastafari and Uno, even want to try to take over my Bubba Shanty house there on the hill. My house atop the hill, you want to take it and bring it over there to Brazil. That would never happen. You even want to try to register this thing as some type of business and try to corporatize my Bubba house and the works and you know. Yeah, no, that cannot happen. Never will that happen. We burn you. The Congress has moved to higher ground because I told you as King Emmanuel Charles said what that the Congress will move to higher ground. Yes, so it is here up in the heavens, for I am the virtual king. I am not no viral king. You see your boy foot in a mouth swipe. You see, I don't talk about him. Why? Because he's nothing. He disrespect my sister so bad. I'm not gonna talk about him. I'm just going to give him the judgment. You see what happened to him? He's like a paralysis. Something's wrong with his face. You see his face is all lean and his lips all droopy. And talk shit. Talk shit. Wake up people. Listen. I mean, the foot on the viral king. I mean, the virus king. He's the virus king. He has a virus. Huh? I'm the virtual king. Yeah, he's the viral king. Yes, and he's going down. He's sick, and he's getting sicker and sicker by the minute, and second, and millisecond. Yeah, yeah, figure. Anyways, in the judgment. Yeah, it is a judgment. So you see all the love. I mean, I tell you, it's not a pretty sight, you know. But yeah, you know. I mean, enough things, but look at that. Look what happened to Brother's hell, or his hell, Yeah, what a judgment, I tell you. It's not a pretty sight. Listen to Twister, I am, what? AK, turnabout, AK, your turn. I told you, today it is us, tomorrow it is, you. Yeah, yesterday it was us, today it is you, tomorrow it is who. I'm not gonna go through this, but the point is this. You act like as if it's Jah doing all of this and and destructive and wrathful God, oh my God, I hateful God he is, oh my God. No. What about you, who built the cars, trains, industry, plants, and other carbon emissions, and the planes and the motorbikes, scooters, jet skis, and everything, even sea-doos and all this stuff, war and cruise and industrial ships and computers, phones, cell phone towers, Wi-Fi and fiber optics, have radioactive signals, submarines, buses, trucks, crypto mining, mineral mining, the building of buildings and infrastructure, cigarettes and smokable drugs, diesel-operated heavy machinery, operations, oil drilling and fracking, food, oil, pharmaceutical production plants, food and animal, fish and seafood farms, etc. Even the power generators of your AI and how they cool these AI generators with a giant AC cooling systems that they have to take water and flush into the AC cooling system to turn it into cool air to cool down the operation system. Huh? Yeah, it's the same thing they do for the computer operation systems. That's right. Huh? You're depleting the planet. of her soul. Anyways, all the above have destroyed, I should say down, destroyed the world and have made the climate and the world, Earth, we should say, bipolar, schizophrenic with a personality disorder, and she's in a psychosis from all the abuse and trauma. You are the ones doing this, is my point. Don't blame the Most High. That would be very foolish. Man is doing this to themselves, and the Most High uses nature as his weapon, which implies that whatever man has done will backfire, and it is the Most High, the El Shaddai, Rastafari, Zeteko, I, Deja, match, his doing. Just bear that in mind. Why? Because climate change has reached its peak. Yes, you are in level 5 of the danger zone. Yes, and all these countries rejoice at what happened to my Beulah land. All of them rejoice at what happened to my Hezbollah nation. Now keep on. Jamaica. You see, heavy typhoon activity in the Pacific. The Philippines, and they got boomed up too. Oh my God, look at that. I tell you, man, you listen to Wings, aka Bottom, aka Flapper, aka Bird Boy. Man, I'm not gonna read all of this, but I'm just saying, man, people, man, due to the atmospheric changes in the temperature in the waters, it causes wind gusts and water to sweep up into my vortex like dust. And the heavier the mass, the bigger the twister. The waters are too warm and too cool at the same time. Where it's supposed to be cool is warm, and vice versa. And so it does not take much for a hurricane, typhoon, tornado, twister, whirlwind to form. Okay, listen, Hurricane Melissa is the biggest and most powerful hurricane to make landfall with wind speeds up to 235 miles per hour. And Uwan, she formed twice and smashed into Philippines twice in less than a week and was recorded at speeds of 200 and something, 30, something even 40 miles per hour. My gosh, I mean, damn, people, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's too much even, you know what I'm saying? But yo, Rastafari, see, the juicy news. We'll get to the juicy news, you know what I'm saying? The juiciest news right now. You know, fret about what I go on with Jamaica, because everything is everything, and everything is alright, you know, because in the judgment, you're going to see what is going on, seen. But I made a correction here. You remember I was telling you about the founding fathers and all of that, that's right. Well, you know who the founding fathers are? They're all here. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Samuel Adams, John Adams, Aaron Barr, John Jay, Gouverneur Morris, John Hancock, Patrick Henry, Robert Livingston, James Madison, George Washington, Carver. This is where you get the word carve from, because guess what? He's the one that carved out the White House. He's the architect and the builder. Hail him. Hail him. Richard Henry, James Monroe, Thomas Paine. Yes, they sailed over to the USA in the Mayflower. That's right. Okay, good. Well, a few generations later, we have Ulysses Grant, Robert Abraham Lincoln Poston, Frederick Douglass, and Theodore Roosevelt. Not Thomas Jefferson. Theodore Roosevelt. They're all brothers, and they're all presidents of the Black Union. And their parents are Ephraim Poston and Molly Cox. Yeah, man, get your facts straight, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, check this one out. This is the juicy news, you know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure, man. You read the Book of Mormon, chapter 5, verse 18. What does it say? It says, Israel, you have become like the harlot Satan. She is like a vessel tossed about upon the waves of the waters. Yes, even as she is, so are you. Yes, so even the Book of Mormon confirms that Satan is a she. Wow, huh? I mean, wow. I posted this on my Facebook, and you know what they did? They deleted it right away. No, you can't post that. I can't post that. Yo, just like how I went and I told Trump, hey, your life is in grave danger. The Most High is not happy with you, sir. Boom. Bunkers, everybody gotta go in the bunkers. You didn't know that the whole White House staff, man, talking about how they're going in the bunkers, man. What the heck is wrong with these guys, man? I mean, we need to go into a bunker for, man. You're untouchable. You're untouchable. What are you doing? You got Trump where we're building bunkers in the White House, the ballroom. We're going to turn the ballroom into a bunker, actually. And we're going to make a ballroom, but now we're going to convert it into a bunker. I mean, well, maybe the U.S. government will turn on this man and go around hiding at the bunker because, who knows? Who knows what's coming? I mean, who knows? But, I mean, if you're building a bunker there, I mean, it implies that something huge is coming. Huge. God Almighty Jah. Let me see if I can find this video for you. Hmm? Hmm? And so many flights are being canceled, airports being shut down, all kind of things. You don't see what's going on? You know that Google and even YouTube and shoot, man, there was a big glitch, right? Everything was shut down, right? And a lot of people are stuck in different countries right now. Okay. Anyways, the U.S. apparently is preparing for World War III, and 10,000 flights have been canceled. Okay. And I don't know what to say. People don't listen. Okay, now look what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying. Apparently, they're trying to say that Hurricane Melissa. Okay, this is on ITV. Okay, the letters ITV news. Okay, that Hurricane Melissa. Okay, is the world's first Category 6 hurricane. See, because they didn't really clock the speed of the hurricane. You see when there was a plane that went into the eye of it, okay, and they clocked speeds at 235 miles per hour, okay. So it could mean that when it did make landfall, it got bigger and stronger. Apparently, they're trying to say, man, that this is the first Category 5 or 6 hurricane. You see, I told you, many great things coming from that place. Hey, look at that. You made history. And even they're saying now, oh, man, the biggest outpour of support for any country after a disaster is Jamaica, man. Look at all these people. Jamaica, Jamaica. Yes, it's true. And guess what? Nothing is really reaching most of the people, anyways. And the people that need it most. Everything's going to St. Elizabeth, it seems. They want to make it nice over here, Mhm. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I tell you, I know this one's long. I know. It is what it is. Patience is a virtue. And you see, like, how you have to wait a while for this world, then this one's gonna be a while. You know what I'm saying? I can go for 3 hours talking truths, Zin, and don't run out of no rascal of fuel. You see? Just add more fuel to the fire, make it burn. Jah bless. Jah children. Yeah, I truly don't even know. You see, they're all coming for the land. That's okay, you come for the land, and your wait is going to be the judgment. Huh? And we want you to see, you're going to do it to yourself. Hmm? You're going to do it to yourself, because you're doing it all to yourself. See? So bless up those who are actually putting the work and actually really trying to help the people. It's not all for clout, which means you're not documenting everything, but you should document everything you do just in case. Document everything you do. But you don't have to go and post it for everyone to see. It's none of their business. Your business is helping those people right now and getting aid to them and actually even trying to get to those who, I mean, in the hardest reachable places, man. There's some people, man, nobody can reach them. The roads are gone. All kind of the people stranded all over the island on that side, man. You have no idea. Hmm? Give thanks and praise who do good, good will follow, and those who do good in secret, Jah will reward you openly. So don't watch people, man. Watch the people you are helping, man, and make sure they're okay. Hmm? They are your priority. Eh? And you have stupid panty filler, your bounty killer. Why Jamaicans are ask DJ Khaled for money when you call him on a culture vulture? You see all you nasty people. All of you see Melissa come for purge out. All of uno. Like it's like he's saying all of them need to die. All I wanna hurricane come for uno and when you want me to give you money and I have my foundation for years and nobody never give me no money and I have no money, me dry. Me dry like a dry prune. Me dry like a dry leaf. Me don't have no money. Hmm? I want to stop ask DJ Khaled for money. Call DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled. Yes, glad. He even told the people, F you, don't beg me for nothing. I ain't helping nobody. I help who I want to help. Same thing with Cartel. Some people are like, yo, Cartel, try to help those people out in far out regions like Westmoreland and nobody's getting to these people in Black River and yo, all about even St. James, Mobile and thing. Nobody don't care about them. Yo, F you. The man said, yo, how about you try to help the people in those regions? Yo, how about you suck your mother? Or how about you shut the F up is what he told the man. That's right, man. You know, you get to see how cool them people are cool, and you don't see none of them actually doing any work with these artists and things. You just see them packing up bags and maybe giving people bags or giving people little homes like a splice. "No, I'm giving this lady a home, you know. Yeah, man, tattoo all over. Yeah, hey, me a hot girl. Yeah, you don't know me love a party. You don't know me a yam head girl. Yam head means like bitter, always bitter, you know. Yeah, you know, me about 8 picnic for 8 different man. Basically, this is what's going on. Like, you might as well should have said that. And your baby father ain't there for you. And she has all of her kids tatted on her arms. Yeah, man, Nikisha, Lakisha, yo, Keishan, Keisha, yo, Trisha. Yeah, we have a house. Thank you, Spice. You're the best. Yeah, yeah. Give thanks. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's just so, you know, it's typical and predictable. She ain't gonna go and help no old lady who just lost her house or nothing like that, or go help a family, man and woman, and then you couldn't try to find a family and try to make it look good. No, me go find just one woman for help, 'cause you don't know. Me a feminist. Yeah, you're a feminist. Are you even a woman is the question. Huh? Anyhow, man, you see, let me tell you something. See all these people that keep blowing on skirt, posting all this madness, all over the place. All of these vloggers, all of them, I don't care, man. They just keep posting. Madness, especially fear and gloom and sadness and just depressing news stories. All of them not make no money, no. Them not make no money really, you know. The little change with them I make is from these videos, but I'm saying that they have to keep pumping the content out there. They're not making no money. You'd be surprised to see these people making like $80 a month, a bill a month. You'll be surprised. The blouse and skirt. I get like $10 off of each video and thing like that. I am not joking. They're scraping. That's why they're doing that. Saying, because there's so many of them doing it. It's like there's not enough money to go around. So here, just take that. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're a black content creator, you ain't getting paid. You see Sourflow, he don't get paid no money. He don't get no pay. That's why you don't see the man was a nurse. He's a nurse and thing like that. You know this guy. Eh? Exactly. Not to say, well, you shouldn't be doing anything else, but you're doing this just for money, and he ain't even making no money. He can't even break even. I'm saying that money he makes from YouTube cannot pay his bills. Zine, I could probably pay a phone and a light bill. That's about it. Maybe buy my burger. If you think I'm playing with you, the vloggers are broke. Not care. Even the ones that act like they're rich and thing. Because let me tell you something. You see, rich people, man, they on online like doing this crap. You see what I'm saying? Saying and things that get dread and drastic in Jamaica, food in the stores gone up double and even triple. Why? Because the bread basket over there of Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, the food is gone. That's right. So a tomato is $800 Jamaican. You see what I'm saying? Which I don't know. That's probably like $20. No, I'm not even joking. You see what I'm saying? Things really serious. You see what I'm saying? And even the ATM machines over there, and a lot of those districts that are not getting any help, they're running out of money. People don't have no money. See, there's a lot of things going on over there, you know. Now people are robbing the food trucks and food stuffs, and even these vloggers, and even you could just be a returning resident or a visitor, and oh, guess what, they're trying to lure people, man, and trap people, man. Just people are just hungry right now, man. You drive to Jamaica and you see one man come on your rascal car window here, what going there, what going, oh, see your money here. Yeah, guess what, man? About 10 people fly out of nowhere, man. It's an ambush, man. You get marooned. You see what I'm saying? And they're taking whatever they can get from you, man. Hmm? This is what you did to the rascal people. They weren't doing that before. Hmm? Rastafari saying, let Jah be praised. Let Jah be praised. Let him be praised. Yeah? All kind of madness going on all over the world. I have to let you go, yeah? You all stay in the light, yeah? And don't watch these fools, eh? Did you see Turbulence the other day? Did you see Turbulence, the so-called Rasta artist? He came out, oh, yo, I want support. Okay. Highlight reel. Everything staged. There's a little girl at his feet begging for him to pick her up. He picks up the girl. What does he do? He lifts up her arm to smell her underarm. Make sure she don't smell like shit, you know, coming on now. You know? Oh, shit up, girl. Me don't want no shit up, girl. In my hand, the rascal, and stink up my clothes, man. Eh? Like I tell you, I never tell you, say the man them is a big psyops. Me tell you who is real and who is not real. See, the man is not real. This guy, man, dressed all nice and yeah, look at me. I'm surprised you didn't have your big gold chain on. That's because you know some man might come and yam your food, you know. But still, you want to look pretty. I pick up the girl and I smell her underarm, bro. That's so disrespectful. What a judgment for that boy there. Hmm? What a judgment. You should have never do that, guy. You should have, you see, Uno increase Jajarat. Your people exalt yourself and think you're greater than John. You don't have no shame. You see me? I say you really don't have no shame. You see China, you see India, enough of these countries have a lot of assets and stakes in Jamaica, you know. The brand Jamaica, see, the trademark, the company, you know, the shares, that's on the stock market, you know, along with Jamaica itself, you know. Hmm? That's right. Good. So you see, New Delhi, go on Wyon YouTube, WION. Yeah, you're gonna see massive explosions in New Delhi. We don't even know what happened. Yeah, that's right. How about Italy, where a old cathedral, a little castle, just collapsed, and then there was a big flood over there just the other day. That's right. Yeah, all these countries, my gosh, and you have Brazil and China. You should see China getting flooding. And let's not forget Japan. Oh, Japan, you love Jamaican too. Don't forget Black Chinese and you know what I'm saying? Chinese laundry, that they're from China. Black Chinese from China, obviously. Chinese laundry is from uh, China, but then there's another Japanese song, man. Mighty Crown, they're from China. Yeah, man, for sure, man. Love you long time, Jamaica, love you long time. Yeah, big earthquake right there, at least two, back to back, or I should say front to front, you know. Even though front shouldn't go to fronts, you know. You know what a front is, right? You know what a front is? It is a woman's vagina, huh? No, no front to front, huh? That is an affront, yes? Yes, to be blunt. See, no blunt to blunt neither. No, no. Too blunt and too front. No fake and front. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah? Just. If she get it from behind, no put it in at the wrong hole. Yo, yeah. Take it from front. Yo, you are going in this rascal judgment. Huh? Hold on. Go and takes from out there YouTube channel. I want to show you Spain. Some fire just blaze up a Spain, you know, a fireball. You know, and it's like, well, what is that? Yeah, yes, man. You're gonna see chariots in the sky. You're gonna see a ball of fire appear out of nowhere. You're gonna see a lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna see a lot more things. Wale money, well, God bless. God bless you all, yeah. Keep shining and, just, I mean, well,